Hello, you're welcome back to my channel. And if this is your first time of being here, you're welcome. Nice to see you join the people with purpose. Yes, this is our community of people with purpose. My name is Adeni Kejimo, and today I want to talk to you about how to exercise your authority. Have you ever been in a situation whereby you were trying to exercise your authority and it was so frustrating? You tried so much to, get people to do what they're supposed to do, and they kept on challenging you, they kept on questioning you, and you got so upset. Yeah. Today I want to tell you exactly how you can exercise your authority. Now, I've actually taken note of a particular thing that usually happens. There are these agencies that go after road offenders. And I now took note of the fact that many a times you find them standing on a particular segment of the road that is bad. Maybe the road has potholes, or it's the road is just bad. Okay. And that's where they usually stand to actually get hold of road offenders. And I kept on wondering, why would they want to stand there to get hold of road offenders? Maybe people have overloaded their vehicles, or maybe they just stop them, then they now start checking their papers and all that. And it occurred to me that the reason why they were doing that was because they were trying to, get the people when they slow down. At the point that there will be potholes, naturally, the drivers will naturally slow down because they are trying to get their cars across, safely. So that'll be a good time to actually get hold of them and then check their papers or whatever it is. But I now start asking my question: is the bad road your authority? Is the bad road the tool you should actually use to get hold of road offenders? Why don't you get on the good side of the road and then tell the road user to stop, and then he or she should actually stop? So really, you shouldn't use a bad situation, a bad system, okay, to get people to actually exercise your authority. There are certain things that you should actually use to exercise your authority, and a bad system is definitely not one of them. So now let me tell you the first thing you can actually use to exercise your authority, and that's character. Yes, your character, your good character. Now, you see, when you stand in good character, when you are obedient to rules and regulations, when you yourself, you are not a defaulter in whatever area that you are, whatever system you are, wherever it is that you're working, it's very easy for you to actually exercise your authority, because whether you know it or not, people are actually very observant, and people have respect, okay, for people who follow rules and regulations. While sometimes may look like you may feel very uncomfortable, or you may feel that, oh, why is it that maybe people think that I'm overdoing this and all that, let me break the rule a bit. No, just don't. People are watching you. And you see, when they see that this person is a person of good character, this person abides by rules and regulations, this person is fair, this person is just, this person is kind, and this person will actually do what is expected of him or her, then find that yes, you can exercise your authority. Okay? So if you're actually standing in good character, you can exercise your authority. Now, one thing I actually also noticed that sometimes people that actually make the rules break the rules. I'm wondering, should that be? Should you be the person that will say, don't overspeed, and then you use your own vehicle to now overspeed and say, oh, well, because I'm an authority, I'm an institution, so therefore it's okay? It is not okay. It's not okay that the rule makers break the rules. No, it's not okay. You see, obedience has a voice. When you are obedient to the same rules that you set, it will call people to you. It will attract people to you. So you should be obedient, to the rules and regulations that have been laid down. Whether you're the one that sets them, whether they've been set before you and all that, you should just walk in obedience. And trust me, when you have good character and you want to exercise your authority, it will be like straightforward. Okay? And second reason why you should actually exercise, or how you can actually exercise your authority, is by your qualifications. Yes, if you actually have what you require to stand in authority. Now, qualifications, not just paper qualifications, not just say, okay, I have this certificate. Qualifications in terms of knowledge and skills. Have you ever seen people who said, I have so and so qualification. This is the certificate that shows that this is the qualification I have. And then when you put them to task, they're empty. What do? You walk away from such people and just like, and you said you went to school, and you said you're a graduate, and you said you are this, and you said you are that, right? That's just to show you that there's a gap between the certificate and the content in that person. All right. So beyond your certificate as a means of showing your qualification, you should have the knowledge and the skills required in that profession, in that area where you're trying to exercise authority. Now, let me give you one more point and then we'll wrap it up. The other tool that I can use to exercise your authority is your uniform, or whatever apparatus your profession or your organization uses to actually stand out to say, this is who we are. For instance, you have policemen who have police uniform, you have militarymen who have military uniforms, you have medical doctors who have ward coat, you have nurses who have their nursing uniform, things like that. You have engineers who have their their uniform, okay, their overall that they use, okay, and things like that. Construction men who have their helmets and and their overalls, and other firemen who have their uniform. All right, so things like that. Whatever tool, whatever uniform that helps you to distinguish yourself, say this is what I stand for, okay, it makes people to actually give you that regard and that respect. You can imagine maybe a policeman who is in mufti, and then who walks up to somebody and just say, hey, stop there, now give me your papers, show me your papers. What do you think people will do? People just like, excuse me, who are you? Now, second scenario, imagine a policeman who walks up to you and just said, excuse me, may I know who you are? You naturally just say, yes, officer, I am so and so and so. All right. Now, what makes the second scenario, what makes it that the person will now obey? It's the uniform. Even without him saying that I'm a police officer, this is my rank, this. No, the uniform. All right. So when you see somebody in his place, in his domain, and he's not properly dressed, and you see people just walking past, or people not respecting, or being obedient to the instruction that that person is giving, then you just look that, okay, has this person actually informed them quietly? You don't have to go around and say that, do you know who I am? Do you know who I am? Who are you? Oga, madam, who are you? All right. So you don't have to speak so much, you don't have to talk so much, you don't have to know. Just come out properly dressed in your uniform. And remember, when you're in your uniform, there is the code of conduct of that uniform, what that uniform is representing. There's a code of conduct of the profession that that uniform is representing. So represent your profession very well. Use your uniform, all right? Use your knowledge and your skills, all right? And use your good character to exercise your authority. I do really wish you the best, and I hope that wherever you find yourself, you will be able to exercise your authority appropriately. Okay? Don't overuse it, don't overstep your boundaries. Because again, people will now tell you, Oga, madam, people will now feel no, you are actually abusing your authority. Please don't abuse your authority. Make good use of your authority, exercise your authority appropriately, and be the best of yourself. Till we see again, take care of yourself.